Hello, I'm Stephen Cooley with Stephen Cooley Real Estate. I'm very excited to have Zeke Samples join me today. Zeke and I have been personal friends for over 20 years. We met in the gym 20-something years ago. We just talked about that before we filmed. And Zeke is in the mortgage business, one of the top mortgage originators in the country for Liberty Mortgage,
right,
doing a fantastic job. And I wanted to bring a mortgage expert on the show today to get some hard questions answered for people out there buying a home. You know, if you're not paying cash, then the mortgage company is your number one partner in buying a house, up to 100% of the money. So the relationship with the mortgage company is more important than anything else in the home buying process. So I'm going to bullet point ask you questions that people have asked me, and I wanted to bring you on the show to get those expert opinions.
Okay.
If I want to win a home, most home Zeeks are getting 30 to 50 offers on them. If I'm getting a mortgage and I want to win, how do I get that to help me win, sometimes against cash sales and people putting down large down payments? Let's just say I'm FHA, VA, or low down payment.
Okay, great question. I see that quite frequently a lot with the government loans, the FHA and the VA. It's all about communication with your lender and communication between all parties. You know, the buyer's agent, the lender, they're supposed to be united in the transaction with the buyer, so everybody's on the page of what can we qualify for, what can we do, what are our options. And of course, a veteran, for example, they want to take part of the 100% financing, right, but not all the time those offers win, especially if it's 100% financing with only $1,000 of earnest money,
right,
up against a conventional 20% down with $5,000 of earnest money. So if they want to stay with a government loan, I would always recommend the easiest or the most simplest way is to increase your escrow. You know, if I was selling my home and I saw a VA offer with a $10,000 escrow, I might take that over a conventional offer.
And one thing you mentioned to me, they can qualify for that VA, but you can let the agents know that they could also go conventional if they were going to lose the deal over VA.
Right.
So I think that's ingenious.
So knowledge is power. Of course, in the pre-approval, the true pre-approval process, where you're verifying all the documents, if you see in a bank statement that there is enough money to put money down and go conventional, the credit score is also high enough, then that could be an option that you let the buyer and the agent know. So they can, of course, you know, make their VA offers, but if they lose the second or third offer, start to maybe talk to them and have that conversation about switching.
Excellent information. Okay, so next question. I go online, I see a home that I really want to go into. I call the agent, and the agent says they can show me at 4 o'clock today, it's noon, and I must bring a approval letter or I can't see the home. What do I need to get in front of me before I call you?
You need to make sure that horse is in front of the cart and not vice versa.
That's right, right.
So I can have you pre-approved in under an hour.
What do I need in front of me before I call you?
Well, it depends on what you are, if you're self-employed versus hourly employee. Right. So let's say you're salary or hourly. I would need 30 days of pay stubs, 2 months of bank statements, and ID. That's pretty much all it takes. Excellent. For W-2.
Right, and then I can get that pre-approval emailed to me, email it to the agent, and then get access to the home.
That's right.
Excellent. So next question is, if I secure the home, how long between putting the home, tying the home up under contract, is what we call it in the industry, and closing typically?
I would say typically it would be 30 days.
Okay.
Less is possible. Back in 2020 when the market was crazy, we were seeing 40 days, 45 days, just because of appraisal turn times, you know, the third parties. We can always rush an appraisal. No guarantee the appraiser is going to accept the rush, but I would say 30 days.
Number one question asked probably to you every minute and to me multiple times a day, pull out that crystal ball. What are interest rates going to do throughout 2022?
When anybody asks me about an interest rate, I say they're between 3% and 5%.
That's right.
and they laugh, but it's reality. I mean, we don't know what they're going to do. We've lost it's called a basis point. We've lost 283 basis points since the end of December. It's middle of February right now. So in English, that means we've lost a lot in terms of how much the rate costs. So it's bumped people into higher interest rates.
Right.
It all depends on to what kind of property they're buying. If they're buying a primary residence, second home, investment property.
Absolutely. Yeah, and the predictions are, and looking into a broken crystal ball, that now's better than possibly in the future. So the buyer who's hasn't bought yet has inflation, home appreciation, and rising rates against them if they wait.
Yes, the cost of waiting can be very costly.
Yeah.
The cost of rent is going up, so even if your thoughts are to wait the market out, you might afford a house today that you can't afford 12 months from now.
Right.
So things could change, and we don't know. We don't have that crystal ball, but I would say just getting in that fight, seeing if you qualify, seeing what your options are. It never hurts to make those offers.
That's right. And what makes a great loan officer, a great loan originator like yourself, is you can lay your financial scenario in front of a great lender like you, Zeke, and then you help me pick. Maybe there's multiple products for a mortgage. Maybe I qualify for a VA. Maybe I qualify for an FHA. Maybe I qualify for a conventional. I might qualify for all three. Mm-hmm. And then you can line those up and see which one actually suits your financial goal. Just because you're a veteran does not mean you should go VA, especially if you've got a down payment.
Correct. And gift funds are also allowed. A lot of people don't even think about that. Yeah. If you have a family member or even your employer could gift you.
That's right.
So a lot of options.
So great information there. If you want mortgage information and more mortgage information, tell folks how to reach Zeke Samples.
You can reach me at zekesamples.com, my first and last name, ZEKESAMPLES, or 386-487-4663 is my direct cell.
And again, I'm Stephen Cooley with Stephen Cooley Real Estate. We're serving the entire greater Charlotte, North Carolina market, including Upstate South Carolina. We're currently ranked #1 in the MLS system here, taking great care of our buyers and sellers. Thank you for watching. Enjoy your day.